We're back with Powerboating in Paradise TV, featuring all the highlights from the 22nd edition of the Key West Offshore Poker Run from Miami to Key West. This event draws powerboaters from all over the United States, Canada, and even as far away as Europe, as proven by Karsten Melcher from Germany, who attended with this 28-foot single-engine Levy craft. And here's Jack Villars from Switzerland in his 42-foot MTI powered by big Mercury Racing 1075s. And you can't get many of these boats all the way from Miami to Key West without a major fuel stop along the way. So we want to thank everybody at Sunshine Key RV Resort and Marina, as well as our fuel supplier, VP Racing Fuels, for putting together this fuel stop venue here in the lower Keys at mile marker 37. Without this fuel stop, a lot of these guys are not going to make it all the way into Key West. These are big, thirsty machines. Remember, these are pleasure boats, not race boats, but they do have octane needs that go as high as 116 octane race fuel. Let's get back out on the waterways as we catch up with Tony and Gene Thompson all the way from Texas with their 47-foot Fountain Lightning Team Painkiller. Say hi to George and Shannon Arduous in their 44-foot MTI. It's powered by big Mercury Racing 1100s, Team Mayhem. So let's check back at the Poker Run Village and talk to some of our sponsors.
Since 1998, this has been the venue for Florida Powerboat Club's Key West Poker Run. When I say venue, I'm talking about the Key West Poker Run Village, hosted by the Conch Republic Seafood Company. I'm with General Manager here, Mickey Perez, who has been basically the man in charge of rolling out the red carpet along with his staff. And wow, it is going off here.
It's just fantastic. I mean, this is what we look forward to all year long, you know, getting ready for this event. It's just grown and grown. It's a great crowd. It's a great venue for people to come and see all the just fantastic boats that you guys bring in.
Yeah.
You know, it's
boats and bling, right? Bling, lots of bling.
Boats and bling, definitely a lot of bling. You know, but it's just a great crowd.
It's always fun to take a boat ride with Skip Braver, and that's exactly what I did yesterday. Jumped on this brand new 41. We call it the 1040, I guess. Tell us why.
Stern Drive 1040, SD 1040, 2 Mercury 520s, times 2 is 1040.
Do the math, and it goes. We managed to cruise at about 66 miles per hour. Not bad for a boat that weighs about 15,000 pounds, I guess.
14.2 dry.
And
we
it's
had 350 gallons of fuel, you're right.
And a nice beamy boat, a very stout boat, a 10 or more, 11?
11-foot beam.
But the stern drive, Skip, I think that was really unique. I like
Stu, we're trying to get more people in the sport, as you and I have been talking. Mm-hmm. And with the 520 package, we can have the Axios control, the joystick and that, and you have a stern drive boat, which you and I kind of grew up on.
That's right.
And it's a different feeling. We're still building a lot of boats with outboards. We're going to continue to build boats with outboards, but with the integrated swim platform, it's a walkway on both sides. Yep. You can get around the front of the boat on both sides. 11-foot beam, you know, a GTS can go inside of this.
Yep.
A cigarette can go inside of that, and they both can go inside the Huntress.
And I think I've done this runabout for the last 10 or 12 years, and this one is just as good as they've ever been, if not better. The amount of boats we have down here, the weather, the racing, everything has been wonderful. The whole trip has been great.
Here sitting on this brand new Nortec 39 center console. It's no secret that Nortec got with the program. They understood the needs of the marketplace, constantly changing, and they developed a full line of beautiful, luxurious center consoles. And I don't even want to call this a fishing boat. It's a 39. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, actually, fishing is far from it on this particular boat. You know, we started off building these things as a kind of accommodate the guys that like to fish, the women that like to have fun. But these days, you know, the center console has evolved into something completely different. In fact, I think today most people that own a center console might go to a fish restaurant and take something home, but they're not out there fishing. These have turned into the ultimate just family fun, pleasure, cruising, poker run, you know, just have a great time, put a bunch of people on it. You know, you don't worry about it so much with the Mercury outboard power. You know, have a great day. So as you can see, you know, if you look around the fleet here now, oh my God, what a difference. Yeah. You know, from the times we started back in the 90s to today, it's just a phenomenal evolution.
Still a beautiful day in the Florida Keys as our powerboat teams continue to invade Key West, bringing our total count to 175. Of course, shiny chrome, classic cars, performance cars, and high-performance power boats from Deep Impact and Cigarette Racing here on a tilt trailer, and a lot of pretty ladies to keep us entertained. And apparently the local wildlife don't have a problem with Florida Powerboat Club. In fact, they even joined in on the party. We're at full speed ahead here now at the Poker Run Village. When we return, we'll have continued highlights of Florida Powerboat Club's signature Poker Run event right here on Powerboating in Paradise TV.